watching Entertainment with Dia, and in today's episode, we're talking all about burgers. That's right, the 4th of July is right around the corner, and I'm going to bring you some healthy tips in the kitchen so that when you're with your family, you're gathering around at the table, guess what? You don't have to fall off the wagon, and you can stay on track with your healthy eating habits. So stick around. I'm going to show you how to make an amazing, delicious, best in the universe, I don't want to brag, turkey burger that's, guess what, it's going to be stuffed. And you're not going to fall off the wagon with the calories, so don't worry about that. I'm going to make sure you're okay. And also we're going to make a delicious, savory, red onion balsamic chutney. And it's amazing. You can put it on a shoe and it would still be good. It's that good. Yeah, it is. So we're going to put that on our turkey burger that's stuffed. And then last but not least, I got something for my vegan, vegetarian friends. Whichever it is you may be, I'm going to hook you up also. I'm going to show you how to make a pulled sweet potato sandwich. I'm not even lying. I had it last night and I couldn't tell the difference. And I'm going to show you how to make an amazing drink that the kids are going to love, the adults are going to love, everybody's going to love it. And it's super simple, so it's not going to take a lot of your time. So stick around. This show is one that you are not going to want to miss. It's my super special 4th of July episode because I know you're tired of eating those funky potato chips and those dry burgers. So let's go ahead and get started on our amazing, delicious chutney that I was telling you about. Chutney is similar to a preserve or jam or a jelly, only instead of, it's a little bit looser actually, but it's in the same vein of those items. But instead of using a fruit, you use usually vegetables and you also use spices. So in effect, chutney is more, think of it as more savory, whereas jams and preserves and jellies are more sweet. I'm using red onions and Vidalia onions. Vidalia onions are sweet. And I've had that going roughly for about 15 minutes or so now. And you want to go and do this, saute it in your skillet until it is translucent, which means it's lost its color. So now that we have that going, next I'm going to add to it my balsamic vinegar. So I would say that's probably about a tablespoon right now that I've added. I'm going to let that go. Maybe add a couple of more drizzles. And that's it. So let that come together and meld all the flavors together. And now it's got this amazing brown color. We're going to let it saute for about 5 more minutes until the balsamic vinegar has had a chance to kind of pick it up the way we want it to and make our chutney just a delicious topping for our burgers that we're going to be using it on. So after we have our Vidalia onions and our balsamic glaze and our red onions going for our chutney, let's make our stuffed turkey burgers. What I have is ground turkey breast. And I say turkey breast because that is important. If you're watching your weight, you're trying to be healthy, make sure that you're getting the ground turkey breast, which is all white meat. Shout out to my stepmother, Catherine. She actually posted on my Facebook wall a little while ago and asked me if I had any ideas on how to make a delicious turkey burger. To my ground turkey, I'm just going to add my grated, guess what? Green apple. So we're going to use that to moisten up our turkey. So after I've added that, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to throw in a dash of whatever seasonings you prefer. And I purchased this seasoning. It's called jalapeno dry heat. So I'm not going to add too much of that. Last but not least, I'm going to add just a smidgen of liquid smoke so I can bring that outdoor kind of flavor, hickory smoke flavor into my meat because we're going to do this in the oven. Now if it feels too loose to you, by all means take that moment to maybe take a little bit of breadcrumbs so that it's a good consistency for you because you definitely don't want these falling apart. If it's too wet, make sure you do that. Now if you notice the coloring in here, I'm also going to be using sweet potato for my other dish. So I have some sweet potato mixed in with my green apple. I dug out like a little well into the center of it And I'm gonna take my cheese. I'm using smoked Gouda just because I have this around and it goes really good with this burger. After it's covered and nobody can see it, we have enough meat on top. So I've added some olive oil in the skillet. I'm just gonna warm that up a bit. I'm gonna brown this in my skillet for 5 minutes on one side. And then after it's browned for 5 minutes on that one side, I'm gonna flip it and then stick it in the oven on the broiler setting in your oven and let it finish. That's gonna take another 15 minutes. Oh, look at all that gooey cheese. That's a good burger. Okay. And the last burger we're gonna make is gonna be our vegan play on a pulled pork sandwich. So instead of pulled pork, we're gonna call it pulled sweet potato. I'm just gonna take a regular sweet potato and I'm gonna grate it. I'm actually gonna use this size grater. So you can do this also in a food processor, but if you don't, food processors, a lot of people don't have those. Just use a grater. A regular box grater is fine. So I've got all of my sweet potatoes shredded, and actually this looks like a lot. It was just one really big sweet potato, but kind of eyeball it and see how much you want to use. This is probably enough for 2.5 cups right here. And I'm gonna add this to a skillet. Don't forget your oil. I'm using olive oil. I'm just gonna get that in there. I'm gonna let that brown. Stir that around a bit. Make sure my oil is evenly distributed. So by heating it, it's gonna soften up for us. We're gonna become really tender, just like meat would. Now that we've added our barbecue sauce, you can't even tell those were sweet potatoes. Ready? So I'm just gonna get this down. Doesn't this look good? This looks so good. I'm gonna throw some fries on my plate for my guests or for myself. Next, I'm going to add some homemade coleslaw that I made. This is optional. If you don't want to add coleslaw, don't worry about it. I think it's in, now I have my crunchy pickles I'm going to add on top of this. Oh, that looks so good. So amazing. Ooh. This is so good I can't even talk right now. Stumbling over my words. Make sure you try this. Write in, comment below. Let me know what you think, because I'm telling you right now, it's a winner. So all I did was fill a large mason jar with some blue fruit punch, and then to contrast against that, I took some watermelon and I cut it in the shape of stars. Next, I threw in some blueberries. Now I should also mention that I froze these so that you can use this instead of ice, so that it's not going to dilute your drinks. And next, I'm going to top it off with some just regular club soda. This is going to make it busy and fun for the kids and adults alike. So I'm just going to pour this in to my glass and get this ready for my guests when they arrive. Doesn't it look delicious? Ooh, and it was so simple to make. Give it a little taste here. That's really good. So I approve. Entertainment with Dia approves. You make this too at home. All right, thanks for tuning in to today's 4th of July episode, you guys. Don't forget, everything that we made today was low in calories, so it's going to be good for you, healthy, body-wise, and also super simple. So give these recipes a try. By all means, subscribe, like, comment below, and I'll see you next time. Have a safe and happy 4th of July.